Dustin, please describe MadPow.
Hi. MadPow is a design agency. We are a consultancy based in Boston in the US. We focus on designing digital services and products. 60% of our work is in healthcare, 20% in financial services, 20% everything else.
So who are the app manufacturers that you've been supporting? Please give us a few examples.
Yeah, we work in healthcare. We work with a lot of insurance companies in the United States, Cigna, Aetna, USAA. We work with technology companies like General Electric, Samsung, and a variety of startups, companies like Hotseat, Context Communications, and other up-and-coming startups as well.
Would you describe a few of these apps? How do they work?
Yeah, sure. So when we think about designing products for people's health to help improve their health conditions, one product that we had great success with is working with both Cigna and Samsung to design a goal-setting and interactive coaching program that's on every Galaxy Samsung phone from the 4 up. Other things that we've worked on are digital tools to help hospitals understand where to build hospitals in nations like Saudi Arabia and India and things like that that use economic and health statistic factors to make those kinds of decisions.
And talking a bit further about the Samsung Cigna venture, what would that app want to achieve?
Yeah, so what that does is it uses all the sensors that come on the phone, so step tracking, nutrition, sleep, mood, weight, and it builds an intelligent coaching application that sets goals, helps people set goals, it motivates them on the way, and it changes the difficulty, complexity, and barrier of those goals as people interact with it. So the better you do, it starts to notch up the goals. When you start to struggle, it talks to you the way a human coach would to find out where you're having trouble, what you're struggling on, so that you can overcome those barriers and make progress towards the health goals and lifestyle goals that you're trying to achieve.
So what's the role of behavior change with regard to medical apps?
Yeah, I think behavior change is huge. We know that non-communicable diseases, 40% of those have to do with behavior and lifestyle factors. We are behaving ourselves into conditions or states that are unhealthy, and we can impact or turn around or reverse those based on changes to our behaviors. I think that all health conditions have a behavior change component that helps people improve their conditions or maintain a chronic condition over time. Behavior change is absolutely critical.
What do you consider the key elements of a behavior change app?
Yeah, key elements are helping people to internalize the value or beliefs for healthy behaviors so that they want to perform behaviors and change their behavior. It's helping them set goals that they can achieve, to understand what their condition or what their situation is about, inform them, teach them, improve their capabilities to change their behaviors, improve their motivation to change their behavior, and help them change their opportunities, whether that's changing their environment or changing their social circumstances, to maximize their ability to perform healthy, positive change.
What are the stages a typical app will go through until market?
Yeah, so we want to first identify the problem and frame that problem in a way that makes the most sense. We want to frame it in behavioral terms. So when we talk about managing a chronic condition, what are the behaviors that go with that? So framing it in behavioral terms, understanding what the context is for the people we're designing for. Who are they? What are they struggling with? What are their barriers? What are their mindsets? What are their attitudes? So knowing what that person's life and condition is like so that we can tailor to them. So coming away with understanding, then designing concepts, different versions or different variations that may achieve change, testing those concepts to find the one that's the best one to move forward with, designing and developing that in an iterative process with the people that we're designing for. So not only with patients, but also with clinicians and experts that are working on this particular project or problem. Then designing a rollout plan to test and iterate and scale over time. So starting with a small group, going to testing, going to a larger group, and learning and iterating all the way while we go to larger and larger populations.
What would be your personal message to the startup community out there?
Yeah, I would say what we're designing for is behavior and is behavior change, whether that's health, whether that's financial services, whether that's entertainment products. The purpose of design is we're trying to get people to do stuff with our business, with our service, with our apps. So understanding behavioral science, motivational psychology, human-computer interaction goes a long way for being able to design the right product for the right audience to work in the right contexts in which we want it to.